Yes, yes. Big up on yourself. Pleasant. Good night, each and everybody out there in the universe. Yeah, man. Maximum respect. Yeah, man. Things up with the show fans. We're there another week. Another video. Improvement questions. It's not a topic. Chill. Big up yourself. Glad to reach. Lucky we have the credit this week. Alright. Two big competitor. See you, man. You know me? Yeah, alright. Plumber. Yeah, always the lucky winner. What kind of a week time, I guess, see, chin beat up with chin's alive. Yeah, man. So, improvement questions. Tonight is not a topic. Victoria McClish, good night. So, like up a live, share up a live, my people. Tonight, really, this week, we never really get no time to really do for no topic. So, we never want a company show come do something. You understand? Put no effort in and no time, have enough information over and about CMA. So we don't elaborate too much but we don't have concrete too much. Alright? When you don't come on the live, drop something in the chats, please and thanks. So we know who you are. If it's a first timer, CMA first time subscriber, so first time viewer automatically get a credit of your choice. Alright? So tonight we just go ask some good night Latanya. CMA we just go ask some questions in terms of improvement, you see me, same way. Yeah. So we just ask some questions about improvement. So we go in the endorsements them and then we go come back to the conversation questions, same way. Go invite even Latanya Love, same way, ask her some things, like, improve quality a conversation and the direction where I like to see channel going in, where I like to see happen, any changes, any improvements, like just general conversation in and around the topic same. Alright? So you don't know each and every week same you have to do the endorsement same way that a goof is the right same way past our spring road, right? Yeah man, find us at mechanical and bodywork service. Yeah man, right in front of the Independent Center. Parts and accessories is available. Alright, don't forget the one the same. Yeah, Bowl and Bossy Entertainment, Waterlane Studios. Yeah, man. You learn about digital money. Same way. If you want studio time, same way. Then do rhythm. All different kind of services provided. Alright? Yeah, man. Inside graphic tees over the par IG as well. Same way. So you can check out inside graphic tees for some crazy design, Jamaican entrepreneur. You me? Yeah, man. I go and venture out tonight and see how much we can offer to us as where we choose from. CMA. So you have a line of different designs, CMA. What the stuff to look from CMA. So Fresh Kitty and more, that is chin over the CMA on IG as well. Big up yourself. Yeah, I will suggest Fresh Kitty and more. So you get the cootie fresh up and more. So you can get a soap, you can get an oil, same way. You understand? You can get a like a cologne, so you get a fragrance. Yeah, man, for the coaching. See, keep it, keep it something good, them call it, so you don't know if you have a good, you have to keep it good, right? Yeah, man. Alexa's Classic Swimwear. Yeah, man, over the pan ID, so you can go and check them out. Check out Alexa's Classic Swimwear from the age of 6 to 12 year old. Yeah, man. So you must have swimwear available. You can check out the store as well, right? Over the pan IG. So, stunting what an accessories. We got the one that's seeing me and go and check them out as well. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. So, all right. So, with the CMA, this week we will have a conversation around this small topic. CMA, so all of who reach, we look on yourself. All right. We appreciate you guys being here tonight, CMA. All right. So, we're going to move to the phone line and see if we can get that camera up on the line. Just in case. CMA. Good night. Yeah, man.
Good night. Good night.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. We appreciate that. We appreciate having you. So, improvement questions tonight on the show. Same way.
So what can you improve on? So we're asking the people tonight how we can improve.
Yeah, man, how we can improve.
The radio show?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, what would you say about this channel so far?
I think the channel has some very good topics. I think it's a great place to come and have a discussion with like-minded people. Sometimes we can, I think it just should be a little more lively, a little more participation, and maybe, just more input. Maybe have a panel discussion, from time to time. But it's definitely they appreciate knowing that on Monday nights, I know I'm new here. I'm not day one. You have some, people who've been here since day one. So I think from my aspect coming in just recently, I think it's a really good show.
Yeah, that's why
maybe it should be a little more flow.
We didn't get that one clearly.
A little more flow for conversation, a little more lively.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. So I think if you go and take some notes, so a little more flow. I like this. All right, cool. All right, so that's a one so far. All of you there, CMA, drop something in the chat, let me know who you are. All right, so improvement questions right now, CMA. So everybody who there in the chat, CMA, you can ask whatever, CMA. What do you think about the show so far? What would you guys like to see happening, CMA? All right. Where would you like to see the show be in the next 5 years? Just a little, eye opener questions, Because, if you're in one community with people, CMA, don't make it be about you and just what you want. Ask the people them where participate each and every week what they think, what they like to see happen, how they like to see it transform, same way. They spend their time as something, think their input is valuable.
Absolutely. I think, was it last week? I think I asked you the question of, I think we were talking about consistency. And the question was, why or how do you remain consistent to come in every Monday night? And the answer was, you do it for the people. So it's important to know, what do people want? What do they want to see? What do they want more of? They want more credits. Yeah. They want more, more group discussions, more guests, more live. Yeah, what do the people want?
Yeah, so that's why we take the time out tonight, not to do a topic, but to ask. There's an improvement questions here. One want to see. Come on, my people. In the chats, in the comments, So
I can't see the comments.
No, you can't see comments. I don't know because of the negative one.
So what would you like to do differently? You've been I think you recently celebrated a 2-year anniversary.
Yeah, man. We have a few things. We have a few things where we miss it when we know more improve on in terms of quality. I show same way backdrop. I love to see one official backdrop that that are somewhere. They at the brink of me and Fanny, and for some reason beyond my control. Because that sometimes when you plan to do something, see me put the money aside for it and something beyond your control happen, you just make things, going on different direction. So that happened, misfortune happened with me for a minute, and then me never really get back to that. So that was one of the aspects, see me, the improvements of the mics, because I actually went ahead and buy the mics. See me, so we have two mic free show, see me, yeah, the backdrop was supposed to be the next thing, see me, and then even like the seats them, see me. So we need two official cheers for the radio show. See me, we can improve the quality of the show and even have some, great guests, get for them feedback, see me, invite them on the show. Understand?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Those are my pointers, are some of the stuff that we need to hear to improve and see regarding the show.
Okay.
Alright.
What about input on topics?
Yeah, man.
Any feedback from the people on the different topics?
Not so far, but we can put more effort and more time in it, see me. And then try to go more in depth in terms of the reasoning. Understand? Yeah.
Okay. What's one thing that doing this show for the last 2 years has taught you, or that you've learned from all the different topics, all the different weeks, all the different discussions? What's one of your biggest takeaways over the last 2 years that you take forward?
There are a few big takeaways, but the biggest takeaway, well, I've never personally, like working for myself. See me, try to help others to work for themselves. Have like-minded people in our circle, people where you can communicate with, people where you can build with, people where you can even get creative ideas from. So that are one of the biggest takeaways for me. See me. As much up to the level where we want it at so far, see me in terms of other people and how they communicate at a level where they communicate at, as you know, communication have levels, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So we don't have much of that, but we still have a few when we can give credit to and far.
So the people, being around like-minded people, coming together to improve.
Yeah.
So how about sharing? Is there often a discussion or maybe some input on how, as we come together in community, how we are working on ourselves and what we're doing that may help someone else? Because everyone's journey is different. There's things that will resonate with one person or maybe not. But I do think it's important to be able to share because you just never know what journey someone is on. And most of the time, or at least in my opinion, how I feel is that the journey isn't even about us. Along the way, we are learning many lessons, and the things that we go through as a testimony for someone else. You never know when you're going to come across that person, or when you tell your story, how it's going to affect the next person. And you didn't know why you're going through that at the time. So I think sometimes maybe everyone's sharing just some things or some parts of the journey that you're on and what's working and what's not working. You know, as we all seek to grow and learn and understand.
All right. So true. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Bacon fans. See you, man. So yes, I would like to see more sharing of inputs. Yeah, and what others are actually getting from the channel. What them are learning so far. What them are work on.
Yeah. You know, takeaways from last week. Yeah. Last week we talked about consistency. Mm-hmm. So over the week, I meditated on that to say, hey, what am I doing? What's preventing me from being consistent? Mm-hmm. Find that answer, and what changes have I made since then? What changes have I made to be more consistent? Yeah.
And what was that answer?
You would ask me that. Yeah, the answer is to just do it. The answer is to be honest and say, hey, you know what? If you want this, you already know what to do. If you want things to be different, what do? You make changes and you do different things. Yeah. So I start write things down, make a list, cross it off. Read more, study more. It's a daily thing. It's a daily grind is the word that comes to mind when you're trying to work on yourself. Yeah. To be the best version of yourself.
Alright. So people, Latanya love, I suggest some stuff, same way, and improvement questions, same way, we are suggest some stuff. Ask you guys to participate in the chat, same way. What you think about the show so far, and if you have anything to say about the show, you can say that, be honest. If anything come to mind, like, something we'd like to see, some improvements about the show and the show, same way. Yeah, man, we want to get that same way. It's so important to write down your goals and stay committed. Alright, so vacant fans, build up yourself, same way. So write down your goals, stay committed. 5 person on the live, like up the live, share up the live as we go say it, same way, person just alright with me, I'm on the show. Yeah. So come on, my people. We are all here, same way. Yeah, and share more. Share more. Doesn't it? That's one I think them we can improve the channel. If we go always there, so we choose there on a Monday night, same way. It can't just be like just me alone coming weekly having conversation. Sometimes we want to know the people where they're around, what they want to, you want to know what they want, same way, and then you understand? They can listen to their questions too. They can ask questions, things how they can.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Participation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. So that's why we have this show at this point in time. Because sometimes you have to unwind yourself in a life, slow down. Like we have been with this for over 2 years. I guess after all of that time, this year, you're supposed to can access the channel now to say, we're lacking in other area, we're weak in other area, same way. And the people that always there CMA where I weekly people every must can conversate CMA in and around how we can improve yourself that other people can feel comfortable to come join the community. It can't just be about me alone and when me think alone and when me want alone. You understand? Because what we are working towards one common goal. So you guys sharing your ideas, sharing what you think your input, your output, CMA can gradually or drastically improve the quality I show and improve the quality of conversations. Them.
Yes, definitely. Definitely, we can improve.
Inputs.
Yes, everybody's input is important.
Important. Yeah, man.
We're all in this together.
Yeah, man, definitely. Yes, the inputs is important. Alright. Yeah, man. Come on, my people, participate. That is the word. That is the word. Yeah. In my regard more we're not gonna use, but certain things the lesson quality I show really come to improve it, make it better. Alright? So that's how we are looking to tonight, my people.
What were some of the more popular topics, would you say, that the people really, what were some of the more popular topics or some of your more favorite shows over the last 2 years as we reflect and look to improve Twin Supreme Radio Show?
Tough one.
Is there anything out for you?
You know, me never look into it that way there, but how fear keep us down. Well, I one of my best shows, CME, and the early shows, CME. The interview with me and they can do an interview with me on the radio show. The one that was very powerful. CME, I think that's the first and only interview. I really love that show there. CME. Because it get me reflecting back on myself. CME.
Okay.
So those two so far, but there's a lot of good shows. Camille, big up yourself. You see, you see you there and I come in.
Yeah, there are a lot of good shows. Yeah, there are a lot of shows.
So people, topic tonight, CMA, improvements, questions. You see it. So we just want to know if you don't have any questions, when I think can improve the show. CMA. And the fact that we always are here, as me, you know, only come down to what me think and when me want alone and when me alone want to see me, because you guys are here, so no participate and play a key role in the development of Twin Supreme Radio Show and what it's about and what we do on a weekly. CMA. So we just want some inputs. CMA. The topic that gets the most input is anything associated with relationships. So basically, Chinny, I want to say you don't want to see more relationship topics. Create YouTube shorts to grow the community. Alright. Respect for that, CMA. Respect for that, fans. CMA. So Yeah, create YouTube shorts.
That's a good suggestion.
Good suggestion.
Have you created those before?
No.
Okay. But those are very popular. Little short.
Yeah. And then all of those shows where we have already that come like you have to just stop the show and just dissect all of that. There's so much good. That would be crazy though. But definitely can look at like create just a YouTube shirt.
So what about those are the ones that get the most input is the relationship. Oh,
yes,
relationship. So we're more passionate about relationships.
Okay, so no more. Yeah.
Well, the most important relationship that you can have is the relationship with yourself, right? So we should have more discussions on your relationship with yourself and how it affects everything else in your life, or how it affects all of the other topics, your mindset, your consistency, your drive. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that definitely. Level 1 and 2 are 2 shot a week and post on social media too. That's at least a week.
Yeah.
Alright. Good suggestion, vacant, because we have the conversation between me and you already same way. We talk about that a couple times same way. Maybe we just the work can used to like take away all our time, so when you do get little time, all the way you have to do to get back yourself together to go back to work. Same way. So we find and the little time we have left, other things that we do. Same way. Then other people have their life to consider about. So not to make excuses about it, just to find the time or make the time.
Yeah.
You can actually put a dent in our willing to practice, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Anything you put time to, anything you plant's gonna grow, right?
Definitely.
You put the time in it, you cultivate it. The whole point of the channel is to feed your mind so you can grow, right?
Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else? So Chin have vote for relationship, more relationship topics. Alright, Chin.
That was a very good show that Chin Ho co-hosted.
Yeah.
That was really, not too long ago. About mental health. Mental health and men.
More relationship topics. You get that. You get that, Chin. That they're on the list. Alright. More relationship topics. Come on. All of the people who there. Come on now.
I like that. Yeah, mental health is important for both men and women. It's important for all of them. That's
So basically, we cover mental health for man. So basically, we need to do mental health for woman.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yes.
All right.
That's a good suggestion. I like that one.
Yeah, man, definitely. All right. That's a mental health human.
Yeah, we're talking about suggestions tonight. Suggestions to improve on this show.
All right. Oh, go on, man. Have some whole packet there for I wouldn't know. Whole packet same here, but like up a live, right? Share up a live. Have some improvement questions, or get the feedbacks from the people on the channel. Same way. Because you can't make the channel be about you. A lot of people there same way, so we want to know their suggestions. Same.
You know, I just had a thought. What about book suggestions? What about maybe discussing a book, or almost not a book club, but maybe,
That sounds good.
yeah.
Yes, sir. More books discussions, like reviewing books, talking about books.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Or some different resources.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that what your topics always great. Yeah, bro. Topics always great. Yes, can agree to that. No, disagree to that. But if you know what sense, say yeah, look for build relationships, friendships, same way, isn't it? With like-minded people. You have to go. You have to go know what they want to. You have to go understand them. It's like every day you come up on the show, you try to make people understand you, not understanding nobody else where we are listening to you. Same way. They have for them voice too. They have their needs. Same way. They don't have things that they want to see. Same way. Maybe they think or they look upon in one sense say the door is not open so they can actually voice their opinion. Same way. You understand? Oh, I get their opinions. Yeah, definitely. Oh, get their opinion. Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Definitely. You need that. You know, a relationship, so many times you have to step back and make and listen to your woman too. You want to know what she wants. You understand? Yeah, we used to do book thing, yes? Because, alright, so even with the fear with the devil same there, that was a book. So we are come from a direction there, so we can do more of that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Review more books. Alright. Come on, my people. So, Latania, so far, you see a little more flow, are lively, CMA, more sharing, CMA, what we need to do to get the change, CMA, more input, creating YouTube shorts, CMA, more relationship topics so far, mental health for women so far, CMA, review more books.
Yeah, that sounds like a really good list.
That's all we have so far.
Anything else?
Yeah, man. Any other suggestion? Any other suggestions? Same here. We have a few same here, so we can write them down. Then to go along to the 12. Yeah, 12, I6, 2023, at time now. Some kind of stuff we get 45, see if you're yeah. Any other suggestions? That's some of the time we need to do this. Some of the time we don't need to just do show. My time you have to relax, take a step back, listen to the people and too. Know what they want, ask them what they want, try to figure out everything. Because I think there's a go live on social media platforms as well. Okay. Alright. Well, me actually I work on the TikTok page. See me. You see me? Because the more I do, when me go live on YouTube, I set up my phone to I do TikTok same time. So a two live them with a inner one. You see me? Grow audience. Yeah man.
And also the one suggestion with the shorts, can't you post the same short to TikTok as you post on the YouTube shorts? You can post the same thing.
Yeah man, definitely. Yeah, we can do
that. Yeah, so you get 2 for 1, and you're kind of to grow the audience. Yeah, like Shin said, absolutely.
All right.
Good suggestions. Very good suggestions.
There's IG.
Yeah. Because you can post to all 3.
All right. All right. Yeah, man, so far so good. So, Latanya, recently you have done a lot of your shows. What is one of your biggest takeaway? so far?
So far. So far, really, my biggest takeaway is even though I know that there are platforms, there are a lot of different platforms out here that talk about lots of different things. But my biggest takeaway is to be in a smaller community of like-minded people willing to share, and in a place where I've honestly been able to come to share, which is unlike me. So I'm grateful, give thanks to the Twin Supreme Radio Show for giving me an outlet to share what parts of my journey. So that's probably my biggest takeaway, is to feel like I have a safe place to share.
Just share alone. What about grow?
And learn, and learn from others, and be able to, and be able to relate and know that, okay, I'm not crazy. I may be a little crazy, but it's a good crazy in a good way, because I am thinking on this. There are people who are thinking like me, and not that I need the validation, but it's the understanding that, hey, these concepts are real. They're real and applied to real life. And we all can do it and support one another in their journey. For sure.
Respect.
So, yeah.
Respect.
Give thanks. Yeah, absolutely. Inputs aren't overlooked, and everyone's opinion is valued, and because we all have different perspectives, and sometimes when you listen to someone else's perspective, you think about your own, and that's how you grow and learn.
Yeah, respect. Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So far, Latanya, in one summary, almost put it this way. So far, in a one summary, from all the way what so far, would you say Twin Supreme Radio Show is a good place for information and inspiration?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you have been inspired.
Yeah. I've been inspired. I've been motivated. I've gone back because I'm not. I'm new here. I'm new here, so I've had opportunity to go back and look at some of the old shows and really learn. Really, of course, it's different live where you don't get too input, but just listening to the conversations in the past, it's really kind of given me a boost and a jump start to not procrastinate, to be consistent, to be mindful. All of the things, all of the topics that you come up with, and that you've been led to discuss have really impacted me. So give thanks. I'm grateful.
All right. And we appreciate that. We appreciate all of the work that you actually put into, go back, look, learn from the shows, same getting their own understanding, and coming back with those feedbacks. It's a pleasure and it's a privilege. Cause
yeah. Mm-hmm. I would say some of the favorite shows are the ones where you're live. I think Vacant was you have a in live co-host, a live co-host. Those are very, the dynamic is very different and very powerful in the conversation. I really enjoyed. whether it was your brother, whether it was Vacant, those shows always were very informative and fruitful. Absolutely.
So we need to get more people in our studio in terms of topics personally.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So basically, I want to set up more interviews.
Yeah.
All right. So more interviews then. Yeah. Well, so far so good. We have a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things up on the list so far. That's a good list, right?
That's a very good list. I think you have a lot to work with.
Yeah, a lot to work on. Yeah, man. Anything else? Anybody else? Any suggestions? Just in case. You know. Because having these conversations, is important and vital when it comes to improvements and growth. See all of the people who come on a weekly basis, show them time, spend time here, see them there, isn't it? So we want to bring more to the table, have more value, add more value to the show. Yeah. Yeah, add more value to the show. Yeah, man. So, all right, for all of who just are coming same here, like up the live and share up the live same way. So, just ask some questions in terms of improvement questions on the show, same way. So, we really appreciate all feedbacks, same way, all comments, isn't it? And participation is key. Same way, I want everyone know everybody needs and then then wants and then desire. Same way, which direction that I want to see show going on. Something what I like see happen. Same way, if there's anything to say, you can share it. Same way, you know what I mean? Yeah, we write down our pointers so we have a book. You see me? We can go back and reflect on the time, on the date. Same way, then I can remember. All right, DJ, big up yourself. Same way. My respect. Isn't it? So let's have a discussion around improvements on the show. Isn't it? Yeah. So no, you have anything personally where you want to share? See me like up your live and share up your live. Please and thanks. You have anything where you want to see? So we only can watch the chat, see me, communicate through chats. See me. I appreciate you being here, Latanya, as well. And all the
Yes, thank you.
You shared. See me. And
all right, thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. Always a privilege. Always a pleasure. See, because you have boil into conversation and like-minded people.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, man, that would be the reason for even this conversation, because communicate effectively, communicate on standards, always have good inputs, see me, in a look at how and concepts. So all of that put together, people go follow your conversation and follow your time.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's an honor. Definitely.
Yeah, man. Come on, my people. May I watch you chat same name. May I have about 11 things right down so far. Because you still can add more to your list. Never too late. And the good thing about it, we ask questions about the radio show, or you would have want CMA, so if you have something to add, if you want to see something specific in particular, CMA, like now is the time to see the door open, walk through the door, versus when the door locked, you have to play the door. Because most people have a mentality and a mindset. Not to say we are telling people how to think, but just imagine the door open, you can walk through, why not? And go a style. So a few people are joining live, CMA, because are brand new, fresh people in CMA. So I'm not come up on the live. I really ask you guys to, support the channel as well by liking, sharing, CMA, leave a comments. Alright. So improvement questions. So if you have any questions on the ask, what you think, or what you know that improve the channel, because all of we come over here. Alright. What them all the way from England. So England in a building and all same way. Big up yourself, G. Yeah, man. So we are asked improvement questions, isn't it? See you, my friend. Okay, fact, so this is somewhere we always come, same way we gather, we assemble. Everybody our input and output is valid. So take a step back and find out why people are there, what they need, what they want, what they don't want to see on me. Any changes that I want to work on. Any suggestions about who things to bring the show. What you think about the show so far? What is the experience you have so far? What's one of your biggest takeaways? Anybody? Nobody? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, hear me loud and clear? And maybe they not hear me. Level. Anybody have anything to add to the list of, 11 we had, so we can go 12. See, just share no input. See, here. What is the experience is like so far? Why you do not use mic? I guess try to use the mic then, but work on the computer. Same way, then buy the additional extension for the USB. So when you're looking at the computer, you have like 3, 4 extra USB. You try that, but it a cancel out one I mic them. So if you put one pan it, sometime it clear and then you don't know if the other time I have to plug out it and plug in the back before it keep up the quality I mic pan it. So that are the reason why. You see me? So basically it sound now come out better. You know hear CMA and then the upgrade from the S8 to the 20 now have no jack on it so we can put it on the box neither so that we actually put the phone exactly where the mic is. You see me? We try it on the Bluetooth and it don't work. So we don't know. Yeah, one little box and I think we should try it. Alright, great conversation. So just need to work on the set up for a better presentation. Alright. So that's it. Hmm. Alright. Far so good. So 12 things. Alright. Anybody else? Anybody else? All our joining live CMA improvement questions. Any suggestions? CMA, anything anybody where they are right now would I like to see or want to see? Would I like to hear CMA any changes you'd love to see from us on the channel CMA? Any topics you'd like to suggest? Because you know we're supposed to have a way where we can take some feedback, CMA, do some promotion. Mm. Let's do some promotion. But what you suggest though, what them for promotion? What you suggest? Any suggestion? Better promo. Alright. Never no man, never late man, never late. Natalie Crew big up herself, CMA, so America in the house again. So what 3 Americans. See that so far, one English and a number of Jamaicans. Mm. Yeah man. So we are go through improvement questions, Natalie. CMA, isn't it? So ask questions pertaining to the show, CMA, and the quality of the show, like people who there upon the show, what they not want to see. They just come up on the live, CMA, would like the support, love the support of a like and a share and a comment as well. So leave a comment in the comment section, CMA. Isn't it? What's your biggest takeaway from Kim Superior show so far? Isn't it? Like topics like those, isn't it? Questions like those, CMA. So fair enough. Fair enough. That was a lot. That was a lot. Do you agree, Tanya?
I agree. I think you have a very good list there. So you talked about, I think you talked about in your plan, the presentation in the background, and the mics. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, man. So any Jamaicans in the building? All right. Any Jamaicans in the building? I guess we can make it your time now because, you know.
Yeah. What about the time? Is more people join late? Maybe you should adjust the time.
Pardon?
I said, what about the time? What time works best? More people join late. Maybe change. Is the time okay? The time?
In terms of the timing, right?
Yes.
I've never think about that, but the time I think the time works. We don't know. Anybody have an issue with the time? Say alright, do it a little earlier, do it a little later. Any suggestions? You getting a call?
I am getting a call.
So you need to go, just in case.
Yes, let me grab this call.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Have a good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you. All right, so one more American in our building, so 4 Americans in our building, 1 English. Same way. All right. It's a pleasure. All right, mommy, good night. Same way. Yes, I give away flyers and shirts. All right. Man, we can definitely do that same way. Improvement. You can try getting other device and try to do your life on both TikTok and YouTube. Yeah, man, definitely, Natalie. That's one of the main reason why same me. You know me. So far, the TikTok there was 7. Last time I checked, it was 777. So, you know me. That's why I try to grow a platform. You know me. Yeah, try to grow a platform so you can actually go live. Because no one have that live they put on and not go live on it. I use the 2 platforms and same way, same time. Yeah, man, good suggestion. Yeah, so what then? You know the England, they are Jamaica. No, me not know that, man. You not tell me say there. I ain't tell me that for last week. Big up yourself, bro. What me not see, man, no. I mean, normal code, bro. Alright, that's I'm in JA. Alright. So what them there? Big up yourself, me G. See you, man. Alright, so I can win some credit to what them, man. Any digital, any floor in the building tonight. The time is okay because the show normally goes on for hours. Ah, true, quite so. May agree with that, Chin. May agree with that, see, may just check the platform to see the growth. Or 88 now. They actually grow one up. Alright. May I ask one question and I'm gonna see. Who ready for some credit? Who ready for some credit? Cause credit and therefore when you know realize say people are not interested in not getting no credit again. Why? What happened? No, bro, you keep calling the English. I'm a strong Jamaican. Oh man, meaning like England in a building, my bro. That's it. See what I mean? Still I ask the people them questions pertaining to credit. Like nobody now have no interest in a credit. Me now want call out credit without knowing you guys already. I know son already for this, right? Then that's what I know I say. Nobody not interested in a no credit. I'm kind of a little bit tired, a little bit exhausted, so I'm not interested in a no credit then. But give thanks to you, sure. And bless up everybody. See me a chin so far. Yeah, you're lucky with that chin. The first person, first view of credit. Which one I credit you want, chin? I'm already this year. I remember everybody who did on the live say I chats to communicate through CMA, so I have to leave a comment. CMA, some can read out it, some can know what I want. Because if you see people on the live, you can't see a who until they drop something in the chats, then you know all who they are. CMA, and that's how you can communicate with who they are. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, they are chin and that you pick CMA, me ask question about who are credit and who they are. No, you not represent chin. CMA, I watch it out. Right, man, attack. CMA, me just ask chin one question and chin now go ahead and answer the question and me ask him in a chin. Ready for attack the chin. Sir. Yeah, you know, even with that CMA, I must say, I have to represent, I have to represent CMA. I ask you which one I click and you want, you still the answer. But say you first view channel tonight, so automatically. Basically, you suggest a weak fence thing I want. Did you say? Chinala. Alright, big up yourself, Chin. CMA. So like how you're right in there, CMA, right? Yes, she had fear. Alright, right in there, Chin there, so watch her now. Shoot out. CMA. We'll go to them two credit first. Shoot out, CMA, isn't it? Alright, flow credit first. So shoot out between Chin and Ryan, two big shooter who may know if they're always there. Isn't it? Anybody else lucky we can fall in this way, really appreciate you turning the tables, alright? So anybody where have a line phone, you can take it out right now. Yeah man, get ready to take a number, yeah. Press send. And you're lucky winner this week. Isn't it? Alright. Line lovers. Here we go. 63, 82, 75, 40, 81, 17, 12. That's a line credit right there. So if you're a lucky winner, all you have to do to make this continue getting more credit coming on the deck is to announce it in the chats to say I've got it, win it, something to indicate. So we can move that credit out of the way and move on. See me. Just a come on the live, drop a likes, drop a share, leave your comments as well. See me. They are trying to improve the quality I show. What we can do to make it different. What we can do to make it better. See me. Alright, China dance. Shoot out. Shoot out. Alright. So shoot out.